What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J-Baby, Mr. Major Man, Mr. 504 Jeezy from the Big Easy here to welcome y'all back to the showroom. And today, I finally got the review for y'all. And if y'all already read the title, y'all should already know what it is. But before I do that, like y'all hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Wait, we don't have a notification bell. I really got to get used to that shit. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, leave all that good stuff. Follow me on all my social media platforms, which will be linked in the description below. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the shoes. And as y'all know, All-Star Weekend passed, and there are a lot of angry people, myself included, about a lot of things, and I completely understand it's completely justifiable. In that anger, they didn't release the biggest thing is they didn't release those airship packs online. It was like literally a Chicago exclusive for the time being, and I know the disappointment with that because there were just a lot of people just really looking forward to that pack. I think what really made it bad, and I stated this before with a few people, like, it's the elitist attitude that some people had, because as you know, some people got seeded packs late last year, and I think that elitist attitude for some people, not all of them, because just kind of rub people the wrong way. And it's like bro, like, a lot of people have been clamoring for that pack to release. But that's another story, that's another case. I don't want to waste too much time on it, because this is pretty much going to turn to a whole nother type of video. And I really just don't have a lot of the qualm to battle or even debate, rebuttal, or anything right now, because it's just like I said, I feel like my mental capacity has been taking a toll on for the last 2 weeks. So I want to really just get into the shoes. But let's go ahead and get into the box. As y'all can see, it is the inverted red and black box, and I got this from Finish Line. Y'all can see this tag right here that we have right there. This is from Finish Line. That's how they knew it was my pack. Take this off, and let's go ahead and read the box. As y'all can see, it is the women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, size 12.5, which in conversion is a size 11 for men. Retail on it was $170. Y'all know it had the price increase. Style code is CD0461. Color code 046. And I'm trying to understand why they completely changed the styling code, because the styling code should have still been 555. It should have still been the 555 styling code, because they didn't really change like the shape of the Retro High OG. As y'all can see, inside the box, lot number, all the Nike stampings and things, and goddamn regular tissue paper, and here's the shoe. These are nice. Now, in my personal opinion, this could have legit been like a continuation of the Fearless pack. If you're gonna be putting them in these inverted boxes, they should have went ahead and like legit just called this a Fearless one as well, just like they did with the men's pair. But stick this right here. Bam! The Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG women's, North Carolina to Chicago, UNC to Chicago. They knocked this one out the park, bro. I don't care what nobody says. They knocked this one out of the park. Now, I'ma just say this. A lot of people didn't keep that same energy with this shoe. Like, I'ma say, just based off of the fact, like, the black toe satins, like, there were people upset that men were buying those shoes too. And that shoe went up to a size 10.5 for men. This shoe went all the way up to a size 15 in men. The biggest size was a size 16.5. A lot of people didn't keep that same energy, like, that men shouldn't be buying this shoe. I'm kind of just like, really? I'm like, so if the shoe's limited, men should not be touching these pairs. Like, I kind of find the hypocrisy in that whole little thing that went on a few months back, but I'll save that for another video as well. But let's just get into this shoe right here. And for the most part, this shoe has been executed perfectly. Like, if you take a look at it, for the most part, they knocked this out the park. And I'm so like, they gave the women got a dope release on this one. Let's just start at the bottom. As y'all can see on the bottom, we have a gem red outsole. Going to the top, we have this white midsole. And as y'all can see here, we have black, mostly black upper. And we got black tumble leather. And the whole, it's throughout the whole shoe. I'm gonna just say that, it's throughout the whole shoe. You have that gem red toe cap. As y'all can see, toe box right here, with more of that tumble leather as well. Another thing, they got a different type of lace on there, if y'all can really see that. So it didn't come with spare laces, but I'll probably switch these out with another pair from the men's Fearless UNC to Chicago. You have a black nylon tongue, you have a red Nike Air tag, and you also have this dark powder blue going on the back of the heel. And the story behind the shoe is to signify Jordan's transition from the University of North Carolina to the Chicago Bulls. I kind of wish a lot of the shoes would tell the full story, because, you know, Jordan did play with the Bulls and he did play with the Wizards too in the NBA. So, I mean, they could kind of incorporate some more Wizard stuff in there, even though people like to forget that little aspect of Michael Jordan's mythos. You have this nice leather hang tag that came with the shoe in Nike Air. The same leather that's made throughout the whole shoe. It's not really a mismatch shoe because it's more uniform. They kind of stood clear of that top 3 type of vibe, but I really think it was a dope touch on there. On the medial side, you have more of the same thing. Blue here, red on the toe. And on the inside, this is where it differs, because on the inside of the shoe, you have a red insole with Nike Air, and on the other shoe, you have a blue insole with Nike Air. And like I said, for the most part, this is a dope shoe. I would say it was a GR, still kind of limited to an extent. Like, if you wasn't really trying for the pair, you probably missed out. I had to hit my pair on. This is my personal pair. I had another one on the Flex app, which I sold for retail. So I didn't hit nobody over the head with the shoe. Wasn't trying to, because like I said, my mental capacity has been somewhere else as of late. So in a nutshell, like I said, man, this is a very, very dope shoe, to be perfectly honest. Like, you can't really say more about it. Just do a quick comparison to the men's version. As y'all can see, same box, Only difference, you got a card, and you had the Fearless paper. And like I said before, only difference between the men and the women's version, this is patent leather, this is full leather. The men's version came with 3 sets of laces. You see, well, 4 sets, because you got black, white, blue, and a red pair of laces. And this one came with the hang tag. This one also came with the Fearless hang tag as well. Now I will say this, these are legit 2 different types of red. This is a varsity red, this is a gym red. You could clearly see it on the bottom. I hope the camera, if the camera's picking it up, you could clearly see that's 2 different types of red. This is a little more brighter, this is a little more duller. I got a 2001 pair of Chicago, so a 2003 pair of Chicago, so this is more truer to that varsity red. And as y'all can see, like I said, you won't really see the full effect if you got like patent leather versus leather, because this is university blue, this is powder blue. You can clearly see those differences there. But in a nutshell, like everything else is pretty much the same. The holes look a little bit smaller compared to other high OGs. But like I said, for the most part, like I said, I still like the men's version, but I love the women's version as well. And like I said, a lot of people just had a problem with this because it was patent leather. Had it been leather, they probably would be on, like, they probably would have considered this like the better of the 2. But like I said, man, dope shoe, happy to have both in the collection for the most part. Like, I can see a lot of people doing the mismatch thing with these shoes. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I mean, I'm wondering, this is actually an OG color that they use, because dark powder blue is actually an OG color that was incorporated back in the day. This this is gym red. This is actually that's a newer red compared to this, because this is actually like varsity red is like the throwback red. So I don't know, as far as like the coloring, I don't know. Jordan Brand be doing a whole lot of things that just don't make no sense to me. But like I said, for the most part, I'm glad to have this one. Happy this one came in extended sizes, because I am gonna rock this, and I do recommend going true to size on this. Like, there's no real differences in like the build of this shoe. Like, it is every bit like the men's version, like in comparison. Like, there's no real major differences. But yeah, there's no real major differences in the shoe. Like I said, these are just some 2 dope concepts. Like, most people are calling this the home and away version. I ain't mad at them calling it that, because it kind of technically is. But yeah, I will give y'all that on feet of these, and I will give a nice little synopsis on this. What the hell? Y'all can see that I do have a loose thread. Man, goddamn Jordan Brand. We gonna blame Gentry for this again. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below how y'all feel about this. Which one would y'all prefer? Like in a nutshell, like, it is what it is with these shoes for the most part. But as always, deeply appreciate y'all tuning in as always. And as always, stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. Follow me on all my social medias. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I will hit y'all back in the comment section below. And I'm Jason Baby, y'all. I'm out. You did.